When Ferrari produces a new model, they come out with the base model, such as this 360. Then they do evolutions of it. So it was the 360 Modena, then the 360 Spider, then they had the 360 Challenge cars, and the Challenge cars were pure race cars. They're built to race with other like Ferraris. So 360 Challenge race in a group, 430 Challenges race in a group, and so on. This car is a 360 Challenge Stradale, which means they mixed the street car and the race car. The name literally means street race car. And it combines the best of both worlds, where you have all the race elements. It's a lightweight car, it has some upgrades to the gearbox and steering, and it makes it a real driving experience. And I can't wait to take it out on the road. Button again. There we go. The 360 Challenge Stradale had a lot of improvements made on it over the 360 Modenas. The main thing was weight reduction and some power improvements. It also has carbon ceramic brakes, a track-tuned suspension, and improved gearbox software. Now, the main thing on these cars was the weight reduction. They don't have a whole bunch more horsepower than the base models. Normal 360s have about 395 horsepower, whereas this car has 20 horsepower more, making it 415 horsepower. So a lot of the power for this car was improved with the weight reduction. All right. Every speed bump, I'm a little nervous.
It's a low hanging fruit.
But this car, obviously built as a Challenge Stradale, so it's a street race car. It's supposed to be driven at higher speeds, but have some of the creature comforts of your normal street car. And a couple of things that, like this car, they all come with different options. When you buy it new, you have chances to decide exactly what you want in your car. And so the Challenge Stradales that were built most for the racetrack were the ones that had options such as delete radio, where you don't have the radio, or plexiglass windows, just the little things to reduce weight. This car does have the Alcantara dash and seats, which is a more lightweight suede-like material versus leather, which is a bit heavier. So it's all in the details with these cars. Every little thing is looked at to decide, is this necessary? Can we get rid of it to lose some weight? And that's one of the things that I love about Ferraris, is just each one is individualized to its buyer, and each one you have so many options available that you can really just make it yours. Because the improvements on this car were all based around making it more lightweight, they did things like they revised the bumpers to subtract weight, they removed all the sound deadening material from the interior, there's no carpets, plus they made what was once optional standard with the carbon fiber bucket seats on the car. Now the 360 Challenge Stradale, there was about 1,200 built, which is about the same number of F40s that were built, and it makes them by far the most collectible of all the 360 cars. This car is literally littered with carbon fiber, from the side mirrors to a whole bunch of things in the engine compartment. It's everywhere you look. Now, one of the things that I found interesting was you got carbon fiber everywhere, but they even made the rain gutters out of carbon fiber. Everything is just based on making this car as lightweight as possible. And after driving it, you really do get that feeling. If you've driven your standard 360 model, it is more lightweight, it is more sporty, it is more reactive on corners, it really sticks. The little differences they have made in this car make all the difference in the world. Driving this car, you get a good idea of why it's a challenge car. It has carbon fiber everything, it's lightweight, it has carbon fiber doors and around the gauges and around the AC, and very kind of futuristic feeling and race car feeling. And you can also tell from the transmission driving at low speeds around town, it's not the easiest on the car. It wants to go fast. First couple gears, it can get a little lurchy, and only definitely in first and second. Once you get up to third, once you get up past, you know, 30, 40 miles an hour, it really smooths out and it's just a breeze to drive. But in the first couple gears at low speeds, it just wants to go fast. But one of the nice things about it being a Challenge Stradale versus a pure race car is the fact that it has creature comforts like the AC, which right now we definitely are glad we have. If this car didn't have AC, we would be miserable in the heat. But we're sitting here in comfort, no problem. We could putz around for a long time and be completely comfortable. It also has a radio and other little things that just make it a very user-friendly car.
Giving me a panic attack. I know everybody didn't want to hear the cameraman's voice right there. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Red light. That was funny. I wasn't going that fast. He's exaggerating. It just it accelerates very quickly, especially, you know, like I said, once you get past the first couple gears, it's a race car. It's meant to go fast. It's a rocket ship. So my lovely cameraman got a little bit freaked out, but he had nothing to worry about. This car has plenty of braking power, so we had a long time to go before I had to hit the brakes. I actually hit them quite early just to appease my cameraman, and so he didn't freak out too much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on this 360 Challenge Stradale. Now luckily, we have a pure 360 Challenge race car coming into the showroom very soon. It's currently at the shop being serviced, but I'm hoping in the next couple of videos I can do a review on it for you guys and really compare and contrast the two cars so you can see what makes this car the street version and what makes the Challenge just such a pure raw race car. So I'll see you guys in the next video.